What's up, my people? After watching this video, you will be able to write an equation of a function after a vertical and horizontal translation. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's begin with some vocabulary. I usually like to describe all of my graphing with what we have in the box. So we have y is equal to parentheses x minus h to the nth power plus k, where your h is going to represent your horizontal translation and your k is going to represent your vertical translations. So when we're dealing with our horizontal translation, when y is equal to f of x is shifted h units to the right, the graph is going to be y is equal to f of x minus h, with the h included with the x in the parentheses. When y is equal to f of x is shifted h units to the left, the graph is going to be f of x plus h. When we have positive horizontal shifts, we're going to subtract, and when we have negative horizontal shifts, we're going to add. And once we see some graphs, I'll show you another way to think of it. For vertical translations, when y is equal to f of x is shifted k units up, the graph is going to be y is equal to f of x plus k, and when y is equal to f of x is shifted k units down, then the graph is going to be y is equal to f of x minus k. All right, here's example number 1. The graph of f of x in blue is translated a whole number of units horizontally and vertically to obtain the graph of h, which is in red. The function f is defined by f of x is equal to negative x squared. Write down the expression for h of x. So for this, remember when we go to the left, we're going to add. So that's f, and then over here is going to be our function h. So when we start, we're going to be shifting how many units from blue towards red. So if we're going to go horizontally, we're going to be moving 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So if we go back to what I was saying before, we have our original function. We have h of x is equal to f of x, and we're going to be shifting 4 units to the left. So that means we're going to be adding plus 4. And then we need to count how many units we're going to be moving vertically. So we started out at the origin and we're going to move down 1, 2. So that's going to be minus 2. So if we look at our function that we have, remember our f of x is going to be negative x squared. So we're just going to replace the x with what we have in the parentheses, and then we keep it pushing. So we have h of x is equal to negative x plus 4 squared minus 2. We could actually stop right there, and that is actually the correct answer. However, this answer can be expressed by actually foiling it out. So if we were to do that, we would get x squared plus 8x plus 16 make that all negative because the negative's in the front. So that's going to be negative x squared minus 8x minus 16, and then we bring down that minus 2. And now we just simplify by combining the like terms. We're going to get negative x squared minus 8x minus 18. And that's going to be our h of x. For example number 2, the graph of f in blue is translated a whole number of units horizontally and vertically to obtain the graph of g in red. The function f is defined by f of x is equal to negative square root of x. Write down the expression for g of x. So again, we're going to be going from blue towards the red. Our g of x is going to be equal to the f of x. In which direction are we going? Let's find out. So we start at blue, we're going towards the red in how many units? So we're going to be going 4 units to the left. So 4 units left, which means that we're going to be adding. So we have x plus 4. And then we're going to be moving vertically 2 units down. So minus 2. So that's what our g of x is going to be. So now we need to just apply the conditions for the function. So g of x is going to be literally taking the x value and we're going to be plugging in the x plus 4. So g of x is equal to negative x plus 4 square rooted minus 2. And that's our solution. And that's how we write the expression for the equation. All right, we're at that point. Here's a problem for you to try, and there will be a link to the solution in the description. Please like, share, and subscribe for more tutorials. Thank you again for taking the time to invest in yourself to make a weakness a strength. Ashe.